Welcome to Mars.
So, at what point did you get involved with the Backpack Boys?
Well, it all started off with tree lean. Tree lean was pretty big, about 6 years ago, probably more than that. I don't even got that great of a memory, but I even got it tatted on me.
Right.
Tree lean. Basically, it started with tree lean. We were selling these 4 ounce bottles, 1,000 milligrams each,
Right.
and we had hella flavors. And again, it was me, Tone Loc, and two of our investors from Santa Rosa.
Right. So this is
And
you're in the Bay Area doing this.
yeah,
Okay.
pushing it. This is during the times where you could actually walk into a dispensary. Hey, this is my product. Here's a sample. Try it out. If you like it, give me a call. Or try it right now and let me know what you think.
Right.
I'm going to be in the town for about 15 minutes. Let me know. I'll come back with some cases, or
Right.
whatever,
The good old days.
Yeah, the good old days. You can walk in. It's the Wild Wild West. Like,
Yeah.
hey, I got this. You like it?
Yeah.
Come get it. So yeah, it was that type of time, and I was doing a lot of promo, always putting it on everything. Like it's a
Right.
syrup, so
Yeah.
it looks like lean, but it's tasty because we had a lot of good flavors.
And it's
Strawberry,
legit.
yeah, it was all the natural flavors, and it was all legit. What I was gonna say was it was all natural too, so it
Right.
didn't have no bullshit chemicals in there, none of
Right.
that.
I heard Juan saying something about he was all into eating a certain type of way, so that was really important to
Yeah,
him. Were
no,
you the same
absolutely.
way with you too? You were
Nah, nah.
concerned.
See, he's a fighter, so he
Right.
watches what he eats.
Yeah.
He's always he goes
Yeah.
by a like very strict regimen of what he does and how
Right.
he does it. Me, I was just hustle mode. This
Right.
is what I'm doing. Boom, boom.
Yeah.
I can make some money off of it. At first, I'm not gonna lie, I was really skeptical. The only reason is because they were kind of pricey. They're not. It's not a cheap product.
Right.
And I was like, fuck, this is gonna be difficult. But honestly, like with good promo, as long as you promote it right, put it in people's faces, and make it appealing,
Right.
people are gonna gravitate towards it.
Yep.
And it's not really hard. It's just staying consistent with it. Just being on it.
Yeah.
Boom, 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 boom. Always dropping what's it called? Videos and all that type of
Promo.
stuff. Yeah, promo.
Okay, so you had the lean going, and then
So the tree lean going, and then I ended up running into Juan. One of my boys from my hood was like, "Hey, my boy, he wants to link up. He wants to buy some tree lean." And I'm like, "All right, cool. Tell him to meet me over here." So I meet up with him, and first time I met up with him, it was him and his boy, and they were all tatted up, and I'm just like, "Fuck, these motherfuckers, they're gonna try to rob me or
you,
some
right?
shit,"
Yeah,
because
yeah.
they were asking for some cases, and I'm
Right.
like, you know what? No, let me. I'm by myself too. I'm like,
Right.
all right. You know what? No, let me do this. Let's not do it today because I don't got everything on me. We're gonna do this day at this
Right.
place at this
You
time,
called an
and I
audible.
set it up. Huh?
You called an audible.
Yeah,
switched
pretty
the
much.
play
Yeah,
right at
like,
the end.
like all right, hold on, we're going.
Oh, they're blitzing.
Yeah,
They're blitzing.
yeah, man. So I had to switch it up right
Did you
quick.
guys talk about that later? You and one? About, hey, bro,
You
the
know what's
first one,
crazy? I don't even think
you
I
know-
don't think he knows that. Yeah, because I know I had the shit, but like I had at the time I was doing a lot of stuff.
Right.
I was doing I don't remember if you remember some company called Vaped.
Yeah.
They used to have vaporizers and little dabbing tools and all types of shit, crazy stuff. And I was doing a lot of promo for them too, so I ended up giving them some vape products and some tree lean just so they could try it out, and then basically set it up somewhere else. Everything went down cool. So with one, we ended up becoming really close. I ended up doing a lot of shows and inviting them to a lot of shows because at the time I was hosting as well, a lot of parties, music festivals, things of that nature.
So when you
out
say
here.
shows, you mean just hosting? You're on the mic. You're
Yeah,
the life
like
of the party.
yeah, the MC basically.
Yeah.
And like every time that they would pull up, they would always call me out on the mic like, "Hey, Bully Wiz is in the house," or "Hey, Bully Wiz and his boys just
Right.
came through." And Juan and his boy, they were like, "Hold on, we're gonna create a company or call ourselves something and be able to get that exposure to be able to grow and build a brand from there." And that's when they came up with Backpack Boyz. And from there, every time we were at parties or anything, that their logo would be on the flyers, things of that nature, and people would be like, "Hey, Bully Wiz and the Backpack Boyz," or "Backpack Boyz and Bully Wiz," whatnot. The boys are in the house, that type of shit. And man, me and Juan never stopped from there. We just kept
All right.
going.
So what made you transition from the tree lean to the tree?
So I ended up jumping out of the tree lean game just because they had changed the laws. A few other things had happened in the background with some
Right.
people, and I was just like, I'm done. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not fucking with this shit no more. I mean, it's not. I feel like I was doing all the work anyways, and then
It just wasn't beneficial to you
it
anymore.
wasn't. I
So it's
mean,
time to
the
switch it up.
laws changed. I couldn't just walk into a dispensary.
Right.
It was very different. They wanted us to make 1 ounce bottles as opposed to having a 4 ounce bottle,
Right.
and it was 1,000 milligrams in that 4 ounce bottle, and they wanted like 100 milligrams or 200
Right.
milligrams or something like that. And I was
Regulations
just
just
like,
got
bro, this
outrageous.
is gonna be hard to sell. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, I was just like, you know what? It's not like I can't sell it, but it's like a lot of other shit in the background
Yeah.
happened that I was just like, I'm out of it. One was like, what the fuck are we gonna do? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And at the time, he had all the connections. He had all the plugs with everybody that was had the best in the game.
Right.
And at the time, it was big Connected, Alien Farms, all types of other companies, you know, and
Right.
he fucking was always with the dope shit. So I always got my weed from him. So anyways, from the tree lean game, I just told him, I was like, bro, you got all the fire, bro. You got all that dro.
Yeah.
Sell the dro.
Sell it.
Man, it's gonna go. Come on.
Right. And you guys already had the name.
Yeah, I was like, bro, just sell the weed, man. You know, you got that shit. You know what I mean? It's not like you got bullshit. That shit's gonna blow. I'll help you. I'll promote it. You know, I'll put it on my shit and tell people. And at the time, I had a cool little following, and you know, it just turned into a big ass snowball effect. Next thing you know, it's an avalanche.
Okay. So, and then what made you want to open the dispensary? You obviously you had the packs going, and I'm sure you were doing that either on the streets and then trying to get regulated. What made you want to open a dispensary, get legit like that, and just like legalize everything?
I mean, that's more on Juan's end, but that I mean, it's like a dream come true. You
Yeah.
know, if you're doing something, it's like even with the rap game, like going platinum.
Yeah.
You know, it's like that's a dream come true. Like
Right.
you got goals and you got certain way that you move, and you're like, all right, I did this much this time. Now I'm gonna try to do this, and you just keep doing. That's life. You know, you just keep trying to evolve or grow and be better. And man, one thing led to another, and my boy, like I said, he's well connected. He got all those connections. He already knew what to do and how to do it. So, boom,
To
my
the
boy got
moon.
it done. You feel me?
So tell us about your dispensaries, where they're at and stuff.
The dispensaries, there's one in LA, which was the original one. That one was stupid crazy. Everybody pulled in for that one.
Yeah.
Like I want to say a lot of the trappers that are in the US pulled up to that.
Yeah.
Like if you were in the game, you were hustling, and everybody knew you was the trap star, they pulled up to the grand opening.
Dope.
And it was wild. Like I got calls like, bro, I'm at the airport and there's like 100 of you guys, and I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
What do you mean by you guys? Nah.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Right.
And then they're like, nah, bro, like I'm at the airport in LAX, and all I see is Backpack Boy shirts, backpacks, Backpack Boy backpacks, and I'm just seeing all this, like, you guys are everywhere. How the fuck? And I'm just like, man, it's just crazy. It's wild. So the second one was, I believe, in Long Beach, and then the third one was in San Diego.
Oh, dope. You got anything in the Northern California area or Valley?
No, we don't right now. We don't at the
You
moment.
guys, what is the reason for being down there and rather than up here? Is it because the market is so big out there and it's booming out there, or what?
I mean, primarily is because like that's where all the tourists go, you know.
Right.
And we're already up here,
Right.
so I mean, it made more sense to put it down there because we don't have that immediate, attention that we can cover down there.
Right.
You know, so we got people down there that they take care of that, and our people's down there. Shout out 5 Points LA. They've been doing amazing job. You know what I mean? They've been fucking with us, and we've been rocking together for a long time.
Welcome to Mars.